Let me show you how to make the best sweet potatoes that will impress everyone. Bake your potatoes in a Pyrex pan for about an hour until you can pierce them with a knife. Transfer them to a cutting board and split them in half. Then put them back in the Pyrex pan and let them cool. While cooling, melt a tablespoon of butter per potato over medium until it begins to brown like this, perfectly golden. Then add red chili flakes and a healthy glug of maple syrup and some salt. Stir to mix everything together. And then pour this buttery, syrupy goodness all over your sweet potatoes. If you want to be fancy, add some scallions. And that's all it takes to make the best sweet potatoes. Make sure to like and follow for more of my recipes.
This is the very first thing I learned to cook on my own, and it's my mom's artichoke dip. It's only a couple of ingredients, but it taught me how to take simple ingredients and make them into something delicious. Take 2 cans of artichoke, 1 cup of mayonnaise, and 1 cup of Parmesan cheese and stir it in a bowl. I added 1 tablespoon of garlic. Now put it in a cast iron or a baking dish and then spread it out, and I added some cheese on the top, some Monterey Jack to make it extra gooey. Put it in the oven at 350 for about 30 minutes to 40 minutes until it's nice and golden brown. Sometimes the simplest dishes are the most delicious. I hope you enjoy this and remember to like and subscribe.
I am going to change your life with this 12-minute salmon. Yes, you heard that right. It only takes 12 minutes to cook. All you do is put your salmon on a parchment-lined baking sheet, and then the key is to use a lot of seasoning. So you can use any seasoning you want. I use Trader Joe's chili lime seasoning, salt, pepper, and lemon. Sprinkle some avocado oil on it and bake at 425 for 12 minutes.
Okay guys, sometimes I have no idea what to make for dinner, and when that happens, I literally just make stuff up. So I chopped up some broccoli in my blender, sauteed some ground turkey, seasoned that up, put it all together in a big bowl with a couple of cups of cheddar cheese. Then I grabbed about 8 eggs and some heavy cream, pulsed all of that together, put my ground turkey, broccoli, and cheese mixture in a casserole dish, poured that egg mixture over top, sprinkled it with some extra cheese, and popped this casserole into the oven at 375 for 40 minutes. You guys, it turned out so good. I thought we were going to have a cajillion leftovers, but in fact, everyone, even my kids, scarfed it down. Try it.
Thank me when you make this keto garlic bread because it is the bomb and only 4 ingredients. 1 cup of mozzarella cheese, 1 cup of Parmesan cheese, a little bit of garlic powder, and 1 egg. Try to use a loaf pan because it's going to make it thick and yummy like bread. This is so good. You guys have to try it and let me know what you think.
Here's how I make my garlic and lemon pusa. Combine garlic, lemon zest, lemon juice, fresh rosemary, fresh mint, chili flakes, honey, and olive oil and blitz until smooth. To spatchcock the bird, place it breast side down and cut out the backbone. You can save it for stocks and broths. Flip the bird over, flatten it down with the heel of your hand and you're all set. Season the birds on both sides with salt and pepper, then rub the marinade all over it. Marinate the birds at least 30 minutes, then grill them on the barbecue or roast them in the oven.
Just gorgeous. Get ready for the ultimate cannelloni filler. Ingredients. We start with a classic Italian sauce with garlic and olive oil, then peeled tomatoes, basil, and a generous amount of pinch of salt. The cannelloni filling is a stunning combination of ricotta and parmigiano mixed with an egg, cooked spinach, salt, nutmeg, and a scrunch of pepper. Evenly squeeze the mix onto fresh pasta squares until you have a cute little family of them. We soak in tomato sauce. This will help you cook the pasta. Provolone and Parmigiano cheese on top, of course, and bake at 380 degrees for 25 minutes. The result is a sizzling masterpiece, just like you are. A little more love sauce never hurts.
Homemade French onion soup, it's a lot easier than you think. Let's do it. When we're prepped, we look like this, and oh yeah, they make it in beef. 4 pounds of onions, both ends off, end to end down the middle, and then give it one of those. 3 tablespoons of butter, a splash of olive oil, and all your onions. Turn them so they're all covered and start to caramelize them. Every 5 minutes, get in there and give them a turn. All right, we're caramelized. Get 4 cloves of garlic in there, stir it around, let it saute for a minute or 2. Stir in 3 tablespoons of flour, deglaze with a half a cup of dry white wine. Scrape all those bottom bits off for me. Give me a teaspoon of Worcestershire, 6 cups of beef stock, a couple of bay leaves and a sprig of thyme. Fresh ground! Let that simmer for 15 minutes. Take out the thyme and bay leaf. Toast your bread, Gruyere, Mott's, oven, 400. Wouldn't mind dunking a steak sandwich in it either.
Keto Crunch Wraps. These are 15 net carbs. Start with taco seasoned ground beef, add it to your cut the carb wrap, add some nacho cheese, some shredded lettuce, and some sour cream. And then you're gonna add your hot sauce. I use mild from Taco Bell. Then you're gonna use some chopped tomatoes and then some shredded cheese. Fold it up nice and tight and add it to your skillet. Once it's crisp, it's ready to go, and enjoy. I hope you like.
When I tell you this is good, oh, it is good. Saute 1 pound of ground protein, add finely minced onion, finely minced green bell pepper, finely minced celery. Saute for 7 minutes. Add 1 tablespoon minced garlic, saute for 1 minute. Add half a teaspoon salt, 2 teaspoons Creole seasoning. Prepare 3.5 cups broth. Deglaze your steamy pot with 1/4 cup of the broth. Now add the rest of the broth and 1.5 cups of rice. Simmer covered for 20 minutes or until all liquid is absorbed. And I'll say it again.
If cauliflower can be rice, can radishes be potatoes? Let's find out. Washed and chopped 1 pound of radishes. I added olive oil and spices of your choice. I'm gonna start with salt, minced onion, lots of garlic, and some paprika. Add your radishes to a smoking hot cast iron. Hit them with a little dill. Okay, let's try it. Wow. It's really good. And actually, I hate radishes. You gotta try this.
Low carb biscuits and gravy. Here's how I do it. I start by browning pork sausage in a skillet. Then I add 4 ounces of cream cheese and stir that in. Then slowly add in heavy whipping cream. I don't measure it. I just add it to the thickness that I like. You can add more. And then I put salt and a ton of pepper. Now for the biscuits. Do 4 ounces of cream cheese, 1/2 cup of mozzarella, 3 tablespoons of melted butter, and 2 eggs. Mix that up. Then add 2 cups almond flour, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, and bake at 375.
It's my oldest son's 17th birthday. Let's cook some dinner. We're starting with fried shrimp. Finely chop 1 serrano pepper. 1/4 cup of flour, drop in the peppers. About 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. Hit it with some cumin. I'm gonna go with the juice of about 1/2 of a lime. Pound of shrimp, cleaned, peeled, deveined, dump it in. Toss the shrimp in the mixture. 2 cups of saltine crackers crushed on a plate and hit it with some cayenne. I got 2 eggs and 1/2 cup of buttermilk. I'm gonna dip that shrimp in here. I'm gonna dredge it in my saltine crackers and I'm gonna put it on a sheet. Once you get all those shrimp done, hit them with a little 2-step. All right, we got vegetable oil at 350. Drop them in. We're gonna cook them for 2 minutes. It's been 3 minutes. We're about to pull these out. Shrimp's done. We're gonna hit it with a little lemon juice. Fried shrimp, sriracha aioli. It's so damn good.
Chinese dragon cucumber salad. You need 1 English cucumber, cut diagonally about 3/4 way through, flip over and cut vertically about 3/4 way through. Look at that dragon coming to life. Now for the sauce, you need green onions, garlic, soy sauce, fish sauce, black vinegar, Chinese chili crisp, and mix well. Pour the sauce over your cucumber dragon, and that's it. Enjoy!
At this point, this is the only way I'm going to make a breakfast sandwich. Let's make the iconic TikTok breakfast sandwich. Add your scrambled eggs into a pan and add 2 slices of bread. Let that cook and then add a little bit of butter to the other side. Flip it over, toast the other side, and then fold in the sides. Add in your favorite cheese and breakfast meat. Flip it back over 1 more time, let it toast, and then cut it open and enjoy.
Let me show you how to make these low-carb hot ham and Swiss rolls with this amazing dipping sauce. Add 2 slices smoked ham to your air fryer basket and add half a piece of cheese to each. You're going to air fry those at 300 for 5 minutes while you make your sauce. Add 1 tablespoon each melted butter, Dijon mustard, parsley, and grated Parmesan. Add some Italian seasoning and give it a stir. Just roll, dip, and enjoy.
Ask and I shall deliver. Here is a delicious sausage-stuffed jalapeno popper recipe. You need cheese, cream cheese, bacon, sausage, and jalapenos. I used 3 sausages and I just cut open the casing and then broke it apart into the frying pan so I could cook it down. Once it's finished cooking, just set it aside. Wash those jalapeno poppers. You don't know where they've been. Slice the top off and then cut them in half. Now you want to remove those nasty seeds. No nose picking, no eye touching when you do this, please. It'll burn. Add some cream cheese, mix that up. Looks good. Then you're gonna add some cheddar cheese. Mix that up, make a nice mixture. Now we're good to go. Cut the bacon in half. You don't need the whole bacon. Okay, stuff your shells, wrap it with the bacon. You could use a toothpick, pop it in your air fryer at 350 for 12 minutes, and voila. So good, so spicy. Like and follow for more keto recipes.
Here's one of my favorite ways to enjoy a cheeseburger and keep it low carb. Grab your cut to carb flatbread. I am keeping this version simple and just doing a straight up cheeseburger. This is smoked cheddar jack cheese. You're gonna add a slice of that, add a cooked burger patty, add another slice of cheese, and you're gonna fold it like this. When you're done folding, you'll have a little flap. Just tuck it under the last fold. Lightly oil both sides and then put it seam side down. You're gonna air fry this at 300 for 7 minutes, flip, and then cook 3 minutes longer until golden brown. Make this super simple Big Mac sauce with the ingredients you see listed here. I like to serve mine stacked like this and take them for a dip in the sauce, and that's it, y'all. Hope you enjoy.
Let's make a next level blackened steak. Now let's go! The compound butter. Starting with slightly softened butter, crumble your blue cheese, some shallots and garlic, which I just sweated down, fresh parsley and chives, a little Malden salt, and some Sergeant Gilbert. Now just work everything together, get that onto some plastic or parchment paper, fold that over, and we're just gonna twist it up into a neat little package and refrigerate. Temper your steak 30 minutes and lightly oil on both sides. Now hit it with your preferred blackening seasoning and a little Sergeant Gilbert action. Both sides, of course. Get yourself a ripping hot pan, avocado oil, drop your steak, cook about 3 minutes and flip, little shallot in there, and keeping the heat high, we're gonna baste with oil. When it hits 125 internal, rest 4 or 5 minutes. And we're just gonna torch that butter a little bit. Oh my God, look at this. Insanely tasty steak. Well, my friends, you know I love you and I'm out.
Okay guys, you blew up our stuffed sausage video, over 2 million views, so I wanted to show you another one that's a great staple in our household from Low Carb State of Mind, her loaded brat recipe. You're gonna wanna make this one too, so screenshot this for your list of ingredients. Start by cutting your bratwurst in half. You can get these from Butcher Box. They're fully cooked, and I have $30 off your first box in that link in our profile. Start by searing them and setting them aside on a sheet pan. Now we'll saute our veggies in a little bit of salt, pepper, garlic, and butter until they are well sauteed. Add in that balsamic vinegar and cook it down for an additional 3 to 4 minutes. Throw those veggies over the seared side of your brats. Then we're gonna top it off with some mozzarella cheese and into a 400-degree oven for about 15 minutes. Guys, these are just as good as our stuffed sausages. Like and follow us for more recipes.
Baby bella mushroom, zucchini, yellow squash, asparagus, garlic, drizzle oil on top, salt and pepper, and a little chili oil. 1 box Burson cheese. Bake at 400 for 30 minutes. Pasta with pasta water.